What's up, guys? McKay here with another Clean Tech Daily Technology News Review. And in this video, it's kind of crazy. Recently, an American hacker took down the North Korean internet. It's an extremely interesting article, and his reasoning behind it is even more interesting. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and dive through this article, talk about exactly what happened, how severe it was, and exactly what the ramifications could be going forward. So let's go ahead and get started. So a couple of days ago, an American hacker says he single-handedly took down North Korea's internet. And that's something that I didn't even think could happen, but apparently this guy did it. And we're going to talk about the exact sites that he took down as well. So this CNET article actually contacted this hacker, and this hacker goes by capital P4 little x. And he says that this outage, the internet outage, came just after North Korea had carried out a series of missile tests. And it was, I think it kind of freaked him out, and that's why he did it. So they did a series of missile tests, prompting some experts to wonder if outages were caused by cyber attacks from a foreign country. Then he said that he attacked the North Koreans because they carried out a hacking campaign last year that targeted Western security researchers, and that included him. And he said the North Koreans tried stealing hacking tools and vulnerability information though PX4 says they didn't manage to grab anything from him. So the hacker's claims can be independently verified, but they did speak with the person. We don't know if it's him or her. And they did share screen recordings to verify that he was responsible, or they were responsible for this hacking. And he did decline to share his real name for obvious reasons. I don't think that I would, if I had hacked another country, I don't think I would want to share my name either. He said that he felt like he was doing the right thing, and he said that if they don't see that we have teeth, it's just going to keep happening. So what he means is, like, if we don't fight back, or like if we don't retaliate, which that's an interesting perspective, saying that if we don't retaliate, then they're going to keep doing this. I mean, I can see where he's coming from. So he found numerous unpatched bugs in North Korea's system that allowed him to launch a denial of service attacks on the servers, routers, and countries' few internet-connected networks that network depended on. He largely declined to reveal what those bugs were to Wired, but he did give one example of a known vulnerability that could be exploited to knock servers offline. So very few North Koreans actually have access to the internet-connected systems. However, the sites that he did take down were largely used for government propaganda. So I thought that was super interesting regarding the North Korean hack. This wasn't something that I saw in the news, but this did actually just happen. The article was published today, so I wonder how recent it is. It definitely does bring... I do think that any kind of warfare, a lot of it will be a lot of cyber warfare, unfortunately, however that may happen. And I think that there may be some validity to his comment here, that if they don't see we have teeth, then things are like this are just going to be happening. It's like if like a bully comes up to you at lunch and keeps taking your lunch money, if you never fight back for it, he's just going to keep doing it. So that's just something that I thought was really interesting. There's not a ton of technology news in the news this week, but this is an article I did find interesting. The other thing that I want to share with you is they did mention routers were being hacked here. And Clean Router is actually a router that is super secure. Not only is it a super secure router, it's also a router that protects your family's internet from anything that could come on the line. From malicious websites to hackers to anything like that. Clean Router is designed to protect you and your family members and anybody that connects to your Wi-Fi. So if friends and family come over to your house and they connect to your Wi-Fi, they're automatically connected through Clean Router. Clean Router also presents something called time restrictions. Time restrictions make it easy for parents or family members to set up barriers for when other family members are allowed to access the internet. So if you don't want your 9-year-old on the internet past 8 o'clock, you can definitely set that restriction. And like I said, it does blanket your entire home, and we do have other things that are able to protect your home as well, like Clean Phone. And both of these will be in the links down in the description, so you should definitely check that out. One of the most common questions we get is, how do you protect your family even outside of the home? Well, we have answered that question with Clean Phone. So I encourage you guys to go check that out. And if you guys have any questions about the products, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you guys enjoy these daily technology news reviews, consider subscribing. And like always, guys, we'll see you next time. Happy tech reviews.